Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Heather and I love colourful makeup. And if you guys want to see more of that, or what we're going to do in this video, which is a 3-look video on the Angelica Nyqvist and Odens palette, if you want some inspiration, if you want to just see how it performs, then please do keep on watching. Okay, so I was saving this palette for a first impression. However, I filmed a full first impression video, and then because I zoomed in too far, all you saw was my forehead. So we're giving it another go. And I wish I could say that I noticed after the first video. I didn't. 3 videos, 3 looks. Mostly my forehead. Good job I don't hate my forehead, isn't it? Give myself a complex. So as you can see, we've already dug into it. This one arrived smashed. I've repressed it. I did contact Odens and they offered me a $8 refund or a discount voucher. I haven't got back to them yet because I don't really know what to do because I've used the palette, so don't know. Yeah, this first look you will have seen on my Instagram. If you've not followed me on Instagram, it will be in the description box, but that is where it exists at the moment. I can't remember what I started with. Wolf, that's what it was. It's just this mustard shade on a PC22. Who's surprised? Maybe if I put my phone in my ring light holder, I can keep an eye that I'm still in shot. That might be a good idea, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Hold please. Okay, so if you see me looking over there, I'm checking on my ring light. I'm going to try and get it as close to the camera as possible so I can make sure I'm staying in there. Solutions. I am already primed with my Beauty Bay eye primer. I know Odens Eye mattes and stuff go over it well. Like I said, this is gonna be more of a tutorial than it is a first impression now because I'm an idiot. Basically, is the long and short of it. And the funny thing is that I was literally saying, oh, I really like these looks that I'm doing, and let's look at the pictures at least. Like I said, the pictures will be on my Instagram, but I just won't be sharing my first impressions with you. But I knew I would like this palette anyway because it's Odens Eye and I love Odens Eye formula. You know this if you are a regular on this channel. That was Ouroboros, by the way. I'm not doing well. I'm just going to take Soot. I'm not even going to bother telling you the brushes because, again, if you're a regular here, you know I love a PC22. Peaches and Cream is a local brand. I say local, it's like an hour away, in Liverpool. For reference, I live in Manchester, so that's always fun. And yeah, they just do really good brushes. I'm just going to take Moss and just start to blend out this Ouroboros shade. Now I know that green won't blend into purple, so don't you worry about that. we will finagle our way through it. And then I have so many brushes here from filming yesterday. And I went to edit and it was just a nightmare. Thankfully I had a fair few brushes. And then I'm just going to go into Underworld. Just blend out this mustard shade. But yeah, I've seen people comparing this to the Flower Punk by Kaleidos, and I can kind of see where they're coming from because it's green and pink, but it's not the right same tone of green and pink. Like, this is Goddess, by the way. Like, I feel like Kaleidos went very mint and not khaki, but that's what I'm looking for. Like real dark swampy green and pastel pink and all that with their palette, whereas I feel like Angelica's gone pure green and bright hot pink, and yes, there are pastels in both. You could argue that, but not at all. And then I think this palette is going to make a great friend to the Annette's palette as well. The Giant Wolves palette. I mean, thematically it makes sense that they would pair well because Giant Wolves is Viking mythology based, Hela is Viking mythology based. I did a lot of research about Hela and the wolves when I was researching for mythology and makeup, which I need to get back to filming actually. I just need to stop getting too excited about new palettes and just filming reviews on them. But where's the fun in that? Would you guys like me to continue that series? Let me know if you do. I won't be offended if you don't. It's not for everyone. So yeah, like Hela and is obviously the goddess of the underworld, and the wolves in Annette's palette and the snake in Angelica's palette both contribute to Ragnarok, which is the end of the world. So when the snake catches, like eats its tail, and the wolves in Annette's palette, Skull and I can't remember the name, Hattie I think it is, catch the sun and the moon is when Ragnarok's gonna happen. So these are all blending beautifully and they're packing on really nicely. I'm just gonna just going back through these same shades by the way, and just gonna take one to the lid just so my shimmer has a base, because I'm gonna use the double-sided shade. I think it just looks better with a base, in my humble opinion. I just need to finagle this. I'm trying not to make this video 20 hours long. At least I know what looks I'm doing this time around. So how is everyone? It's Friday as I'm filming this. it's been announced that I was actually watching an Angelica just before I started filming this. That sounded creepier than intended. Yeah, she's just discussing about Revolution's acquirement of BH Cosmetics, which I was initially concerned about, but she does make an excellent point. And sorry to Daniela, Cosmic Peaches, if you don't follow her, go do it. That BH will now be more accessible in the UK because Revolution's bought it, but at the same time Revolution will now have access to BH's formula, so could be good things, or they could just mess it up, but time will tell. It's just this hella shade again, and then what else do I need to do? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Shut up, Heather. Get fluff out your hair while you zoomed in. Yeah, so I'm going to do my shimmer first before I do my base, because I don't want fallout. Just going to get my Jessup 237 and this wonderful shade. Focus, thank you. Like the minute I saw this and River in the reveal, like I was already excited about the palette. I was right about the palette, which is also exciting. Like I knew it was Angelica. But yeah, when I was watching the reveal and she showed this and River, I was so excited. Like I love Odens Eyes shimmer formula, especially the duochrome, multi-chrome. Again, I've seen some people comparing this to Annette's palette, and from what I remember, you guys know I loved that Eternal shade. From what I remember, it doesn't have the fuchsia-y peach in Annette's shade. I could be wrong. I'm not going to bother getting them out to compare. Okay, I'm going to nip off and throw my base on and be back in a sec. Okie doke, base is on. I just realised how chapped and awful my lips looked. Lipstick on my teeth, so I put the lipstick on. Don't really do it at this point in the video, but it's done, so you guys don't have to look at it anymore. And now I'm just going to take the same shades under my lash line. I'm just going to use a Peaches and Cream 31. It's great for your lower lash line. I'm really paranoid about not being on camera now. Love that for me. I'm just going to go into Ouroboros. Pronunciation, I apologise if it is incorrect, but I'm not so good at it. My brain knows what it wants to say. My mouth does not cooperate. So there's that. Now I'm running out of brushes again. I don't know. I'm just going to use a PC32 for Wolf. Now that green and purple actually blended a lot better today than it did on Wednesday when I first filmed this look. Yeah, that's right, I wasted 2 days filming doing this. And it wasn't even on screen. Anyway. Not that I'm salty about it at all. You guys are picking up on the sarcasm. And then I'm just going to take Goddess and just smoke this bit out a little further. And then do the same with Hella. I did use Hella as my blush today. And then get the old moss shade. It's basically doing the same as what I did on the lid. But in a much smaller space. Yeah, when I blended these the other day, I needed to go into Decay, just to go between the brown and the purple, which is a brown. The green and the purple, I went in with the brown, and it worked quite well actually, but I've not really felt like I've needed to do that today, which is strange. But I'm not complaining. And then I'm just going to take Soot and just go over this corner on an angle, just to help blend into that darker outer corner. And even this outer red shade, when it's covered with another darker matte, just looks amazing. Why does this outer blend look so dodgy and it doesn't look like that in real life? I will, if editing me can remember, put timestamps for these looks as well if you guys ever want to refer back to them. If you ever decide you want to recreate these looks for whatever reason. If you do, please tag me because I love to see your looks. Not that I think anyone has ever recreated anything of mine. Ever, actually, now I think about it. That's awkward, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, that looks better. And then, what I did in my eye was I got a highlighter brush. I just went in with a bit of double-sided and used it as my face highlight. Not that that is coming up on camera whatsoever. Right, I'm gonna shove on some mascara and some lashes because that is nothing that anyone needs to say on the internet because I'm terrible at it, and I'll see you in a sec. Okay guys, here's the final look. Let me just zoom you in. No, I'm not doing anything. Don't worry about being off camera. Here it is. Lashes are House of Boo Clara. Lipstick is Boney and Frenchie. I just put some Barry M in the waterline. So yeah, that is look number 1. And am I going to do look number 2 straight away? Yes. Are my eyes going to hate me? Also yes. But anyway, on to the next one, as Steph Thomas would do. Okay, same day, different t-shirt. Let's not zoom in too far. Now, don't judge me. I'm trying to get this done. So yeah, today, like it's a different day. My plan, and probably do multiple looks in a day. My plan is to see just how dark and grungy and deep this palette can go. So that's my plan. We'll see if it goes as well as it did today. I've not even primed. I am a mess. My life is a mess. I've just got primer on my hoodie. How's everyone's plans this weekend? I know Lois is launching tonight, so you guys will have to let me know in the comments if you've got one, because I'm aiming to get this up tomorrow, aka Saturday. Ignore the lash glue that is still in my lashes. Just don't give it eye contact. At least I've hidden my spot from you guys. Could I be more attractive? You know what a lucky guy Jack is. Anyway. We're going green. Is the plan. So, Ouroboros on a PC22. So I'm going to go real dark and smoky with this one. This, like, I've loved all three of my looks that I've done with this palette, and I can't wait to do more. I don't have to redo the ones I've already done. Like, I know Angelica was saying a lot in her video that it's not a one-trick green pony. You can do things other than green, and you definitely can, and it makes me sad that she feels that she's had to say that, because maybe she was expecting some criticism from the makeup community as a whole. I think the packaging makes it look a lot more green centric than it is, but it's got some like yellows, it's got this is moss by the way, it's got pinks, it's got purple, brown. Like, you could quite easily do a very neutral look with this. You could go pastel. Just, you could take it loads of different colourways, like literally the minute from the reveal my brain was just buzzing with loads of different ideas for different looks. Like the one that I filmed, like just, like the yellow to green to purple was the first one that I thought of, because I want to try as many colours as possible and just see how they layered over each other. But as expected with Odens eye quality, no problem. Like, Odens eye is absolutely one of my favourite brands. I like the fact that although they are a indie brand, and a foreign indie brand at that, like, the shipping's not super expensive. It got to me relatively fast. Like, I ordered it on launch and it arrived to me on Tuesday. Although technically I was in the office Tuesday, so I got it re-delivered on Wednesday, and then this is why it's taken me so long to get this video up, because I'm an idiot, basically. It's the easiest way to put it. It's going between Ouroboros and moss at the minute, just working on that blend. So yeah, I know it has sold out now, so apologies, I'm talking about a sold out palette, but it was around for a while, because I'm pretty sure Angelica was saying that she wanted to make sure they had enough units. So I think she experienced similar with Kaleidos, and obviously they restocked there, but I think Odens eye basically said, we'll make sure we've got enough units and then we won't need to restock. Whether they will, I'm not sure. Like, I know the rest of the Diversa collections are all sold out as well. And part of me is gutted that I didn't get the Judy one, because then I'd have all of them, but then I think that's just a collector's mentality that I try and stay away from. Maybe unsuccessfully, maybe not. Because similarly with the Saga of Freya, like the part 1 palette, the one that's very, very neutral, like I've got the double-sided one. I haven't picked that one up yet either. So I think I'm doing well to not get into that collector's mentality so far. And then I was going to go into the green shimmer, but I wanted to make it really dark and smoky and grungy, I guess is the word I would use. So on a PC31 I'm going to go into the shade Complete, which by the way is an amazing colour. Give it a quick spray because I'm trying to avoid fallout now I've got my base on. Like, look at that colour. Just want to do a black smoky eye with this on top. Like, how gorgeous would that be? I've had, like, it's not too silver. Like, I feel like a lot of black shimmers just go all in with silver, and it's not what I want. I want a black shimmer. I want like, I still want the sparkle, but I don't want it to be as shiny as silver makes things. Like, it's just such a nice shade. Honestly, if Angelica could curate all palettes, I think the makeup industry would be doing well. Like, really well. I'm gonna take this blend bunny brush, no additional product. I'm gonna buff the edges of that shimmer. It's a B2 by the way. Like, I really like these blend bunny brushes, but I think Peach and Cream still has my heart. And then what else do I need to do other than the lower lash line? Like, is it coming up how pretty this shimmer is? I don't think it is. I'm just not messing with my settings now because I'm worried that I've gone too far out, but I don't want to go too far in because then you guys aren't going to see anything, because I like to trim. I tend to apparently just shrink. I'm just going to take these same colours down here. And then I'm just going to blend them out with, that was a PC31 by the way. I'm going to blend them out down here. I'm going to stick some liner and lashes and a lip on. And hopefully this video isn't going to be 25 years long. Although, don't know how you guys feel about it, but I like long videos. Not to film and edit them, but to watch them. I especially love watching tutorials. It's my jam. Okay, I'm gonna go and do my liner and work on this blend a little bit, and be back in a sec. Okay guys, here is the finished look. I just put some lipstick on, lashes and pencil liner are the same as the last one. I need to really buy some more of these Clara lashes because if you haven't noticed, they're my fave, and I'm getting a lot of use. If you guys haven't checked out House of Boo, I would definitely recommend them. You can buy them on Titmouse. Go support Romy. Yeah, so here's the final look. I put some liquid liner on as well, which is Maybelline Hyper Precise All Day Matte Liquid Eyeliner. I've done the inner corner wing. Thought it went nice and smoky, and yeah. Now I'm going to wipe this off, and I'm going to get onto the third look of the day. Because that's my life. See you in a sec. Okay guys, third look, same day, different top. My eyes, not my best friend right now, but they'll be having a break this weekend, so don't worry. On behalf of my eyelids, don't worry. So, yeah, I'm going to go into Goddess on a PC31. I'm just going to map out this shape. I'm just going to do like a cut creasy thing that I've been doing recently. Don't at me, I like this shape. And I wasn't sure what else to do. Should I have done a halo? Maybe. This is the shade Goddess. I can't remember if I said. This is the one that came broken, and I did manage to repress it. Because I've used the palette. Like, I don't really know what to do about Odens eye. Like, a lot of my friends were saying they should give you a replacement or a refund. Like, but I've used it now. Which I shouldn't have done. I know that. I was just too excited. Far too excited about this palette coming out. And then, let's check. I've got all the glitter off from the old complete shade, and then I'm going to go in with Hella on a Blend Money B2. Just start to buff this out. As I was filming the other day, the chat was going crazy as well, and it turns out our wonderful Kerry with a K, Kerry Kirk, if you're familiar with my channel, I've clapped with her a few times. She's wonderful. She's just got a discount code with Gormon Girls. It's very exciting. Lipstick on her teeth. Not so exciting. Yeah, I'm very excited for her. She really deserves to, like, be noticed. And she's a lovely person, which helps. And dog's just causing havoc behind me. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm just going downstairs, fine. Clearly wasn't happy about me talking about him. If he comes back up before I do my outro or my intro, you guys will see him. I know most of you are only subscribed for him. The Stinky Rat Boi, as he is known. I had to explain that to my mum the other day. My makeup friends call him the Stinky Rat Boi, and she was like, why? I was like, because. If you aren't familiar with the story, I was filming one day. Jack had taken Logan out, my other half. Jack, not Logan. Logan's the dog. And as I was filming, I think I was on live at the time. I was either filming or live at the time. I got a message from Jack saying that Logan has rolled in a dead rat. And then a wonderful Gaia came up with the nickname Stinky Rat Boi. Okay, now this is on, I'm happy-ish with the blend. I'm just gonna nip off and cut this crease because I've been filming for 4 minutes and this is all I've done, so I'll be back in a sec. Okie doke. cut my crease. I've sort of redefined that pink line just a little bit because it got completely taken over by that pastel. And then I'm going to go in with, is this the brush? I think this is the brush. PC31 and Soot. I'm just going to follow that line that I've already got and hope that there's no transfer. There was when I did this the other day, so I will fix that if needed. I think Kerry's just messaged to say that she's finished her video. So I did do the 3 looks 1 palette. I was just going to do a first impression, but I didn't realise just how many first impressions videos there actually were out already, because obviously this has gone out in PR for a lot of people. And then I asked you guys on Instagram about it. I do that a lot actually, so if you guys are interested in having a say on what it is that I do on this channel, check out my Instagram, it will be linked down below. I'm going to go in with, what brush is this? A Jessup 312 detail liner brush, just to do a wing. Fill that in. I can't work out if that's just not as soft as I was expecting, or my eyes are just generally shouting at me for these shenanigans that I'm doing. Okay, this doesn't need to be perfect, this is just a base. For a shimmer, like my second favourite shimmer in the palette. My first favourite is obviously double-sided. And then I'm going to take a Duke brush, DU, doesn't have a number, I'm sorry. And then I'm just going to load it up with River. Such a beautiful shade, do it quick. Spray. Check my camera's not dying on me. And just pack this on. It's such a nice shade. Such an interesting shimmer. I don't think I've seen one like this. Not that I can think of anyway. I don't know if it's translating on camera how pretty it is. It's one of them that I quite struggled to get in photographs as well. But it's so pretty. Please don't have to spin on camera for that whole time. I'm getting a bit of the old fallout, but that's fine, I'll tighten it up in a minute. I'm just going to take Soot on the PC31. And smack this out. And then what I did the other day is I took my Jessup detail liner again and just did a little wing there, which I will neaten up when I do my lashes and stuff, because it feels a bit more interesting, a bit more vampy. Okay, I'm just going to clean up them inner wings because they look like trash right now, and I've got a bit of transfer and fallout, so I'm going to clean that up and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright guys, final look. I've tried to clean up them inner corner wings as much as I can, but my eye skin just isn't plain ball right now, so there we are. They looked cool in pictures. I'm not sure about how I feel about them on video. Yeah, so I need to hurry this up because my camera's flashing at me in a very angry manner. I'm just going to take a thick Weaver 142 Concealer Buffer and the shade Hellfire and just use that as my highlight. And then, need to hurry. Okay, final thoughts on this palette. Big fan. We all knew I was going to be a big fan. I've used pretty much all the shades, I think, the 3 greeny shimmers. It is what it is. The looks just didn't call for them because I want to go dark and smoky, and my other favourite shimmers took over, so it just didn't happen. But the formula's wonderful, the shimmer's beautiful. If you don't have it, I'm really sorry. Yeah, so I hope this could provide some inspiration for you. The timestamps hopefully will be in the description box, and all my social medias will be in the description box as well. Please give me a follow if you guys like this sort of content. Subscribe, it would be much appreciated, and there is a Patreon down below if you want to help out this channel in that way. No pressure, but yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.